Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be the general monthly reading for the month of September 2018 for all of the astrological signs. For the reading, I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck by Jennifer Galasso for the main spread, and it's the 10-card Celtic cross spread. If I need to clarify anything, I will use the Zillich Tarot deck. And then the Oracle cards, I'll be using the Whisper of Love deck, and that's by Angela Hartfield, and the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise, Linn. Just a reminder, these readings are general in nature, so the messages may or may not resonate. The only way to get a truly personalized reading with me would be to order a private reading. If you're interested, all of the information that you need to do that can be found in the description box below this video. Another thing that I suggest doing is, besides watching your sun sign video, watch also your moon and rising sign. Many times if the messages in the sun sign video don't resonate, you might find that for that month, the messages in one of the other videos resonate, better or more for you, or by listening to all three videos, you have a more complete overview of what might be coming up during the month. Also, just to let you know, the way that the videos, the way that I've started doing them now each month, it's based on, the video that had the highest views from like the previous sort of either mid-monthly or monthly that I put out. So for this one, I looked at the mid-monthlies for the month of August. I start off with that particular sign. So for the month of August or mid-month August, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer had the highest views. So that's who I am beginning with, okay, just so you know. Also, be looking out for, I did post the winner for the last month's giveaway, the full moon giveaway. If you're interested, be watching out. We will have another full moon giveaway at the end of September for the full moon happening then on the 25th, the full harvest moon. All right, I think as far as announcements go, that is it. So I will say goodbye for now. We'll see each of the signs in 1 second for your reading. And just know that I am so very grateful to all of my subscribers, for everybody who leaves comments, who likes my videos. It really does mean a lot. All right, see you in 1 second for your reading. Hi Aquarius, hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading for September 2018. As you can see, I have already shuffled off camera, laid the spread to save a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and jump into the reading. You have at the center of your reading, Major Arcana number 8, the Strength card, and it's crossed by the Ace of Cups. Okay, so beginning with the Strength card, this is a major arcana, so significant, a powerful card to have at the center of your reading. And actually in your reading, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. So quite a good number of major arcanas this month for you. The Strength card speaks of a need to have that inner strength, that inner determination and courage to deal with a situation, to handle something that might be coming up during the month. But it's a card of perseverance, of endurance, of that inner strength, and really just trusting in yourself, and as you face whatever might be coming up during the month for you. And with it being crossed by the Ace of Cups, so what might help or hinder, the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card to have crossing this. So this could have to do, this strength. It might have to do with a relationship matter. Obviously, the Suit of Cups is water energy, so it has to do with our feelings, our emotions, relationships, and also how our feelings and emotions influence our behavior, kind of push us through life as we deal with these different matters. And aces in the tarot they're blessings from the universe. They're very positive cards. If there's something that you have been waiting for an answer on, aces come in to kind of give you that yes answer that you may have been looking for. Aces are also new beginnings, and especially with this Ace of Cups, This could be a brand new beginning in love. This could be, it could also have to do with reconciliation. Sometimes, with the Ace of Cups, it can be, this brand new beginning. So this new love, a new relationship starting up, but it can also be a time of growth and possibly of healing. If you have been experiencing difficulties, if you're currently, or if you have been in a relationship and have had problems, this could be a time for mending that relationship, so reconciliation, coming together, talking things out. It's also it can be a card of, news of an engagement, marriage. If this is more to do with like career, I will see more how it ties in with the rest of the reading, but it could also be, sort of a new partnership starting up, this new offering, and it's a partnership that you feel very happy about, that's going to bring you a lot of joy. So, this new emotional offering sitting at the center of your reading with, this card asking for you to have this inner strength and determination with the Strength card. Now, at the foundation, you have the Page of Swords. So the deep past, Page of Swords. Sometimes this card is kind of like, the pessimistic, a little pessimistic, I'd say, with the Page of Swords, just because you see how, she's looking kind of very defensive there. She has her sword drawn. There really isn't any need for that, right? There isn't anybody around her. It doesn't look as though she really needs to be so on the defensive, but she is. And so this card, it's the Suit of Swords, which is air energy, and it has to do with our thoughts, right? It's the suit of the mind, of the intellect. It has to do with, it's also intuition, but it's how we communicate with other people, right? It's clarity, right? The clarity of mind. And pages in the tarot, they can be people. You have, let me see. Now, this is the only court card that you have in your reading. So it could be an actual person. If so, this would typically be more of a younger air sign individual. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, male or female in these general readings. It's not gender specific. But it's a young, immature energy. So somebody in their early 20s, a teenager, could even be a child of yours, possibly. But, I usually view pages more as messengers. So it's sort of energy, bringing in news about something, bringing in communication. And this Page of Swords is, the energy of the Page of Swords is it's very sort of sharp-witted. It's very, this person is very good at handling or diffusing conflict, using his or her intellect to handle, if there is some type of tension, or, it's to kind of de-escalate, so as not to allow things to get to, like an argument level. So it's about using and using the intellect, communicating, using your words very, very carefully, but being very honest, being very just, resolving problems, keeping your head, remaining calm as you face whatever, comes at you. So it's, it's kind of a defensive energy, but it's also, a very resolute, oh gosh, I'm dropping my crystals today, very resolute type of energy. Okay, in the recent past, we have the Three of Pentacles. So, earth energy here, and earth energy deals with the tangible things here in, the material realm. So it has to do with our resources, our jobs, the money that we earn. It's material prosperity, our home, our family, everything that's very, very tangible that we can touch and feel here in the material realm. And you have it sitting in the recent past, and you also have, crowning your reading, you have more earth energy with the Seven of Pentacles. So, with these two Pentacles cards, first of all, the Three of Pentacles is a card that sometimes appears when there's, a partnering up with somebody else, working together, collaborating. Threes in the tarot have to do with, it's very kind of expansive, like opportunities, new opportunities coming in. And this could involve working with or partnering up with another individual. And we did have, remember with this Ace of Cups here, I said it could be a new partnership. So there might be an opportunity, right, for you or sitting in the recent past. So this might have already occurred, maybe, in the month of August or over the past 2 or 3 months, where you've had this this opportunity to come together to, collaborate with somebody else, because it's usually, the Three of Pentacles usually has to do with reaching a short-term goal, and so it's and it's good to, and both of these cards kind of have to do with, reaching a milestone, reaching some type of goal. But with the Three of Pentacles, it's all about, keeping your eye on sort of the big, the end goal, keeping your eye on that, thinking about, sticking to your plan, possibly teaming up with other people to get there, and then it's kind of exciting because there are, exciting things to come with the Three of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is also, it can be about reaching some type of goal, or, having reached a certain or completed a certain project or reached a milestone. But then you see how the woman on the card, she's, she already has fruit in her basket, sort of suggesting that she's already started to see some, the fruit of her labors here. So she's feeling good about that. And this is what's on your mind. So, there could be, you feeling good about something, right? Having reached a goal, reached a milestone, but then you're also reevaluating. You're also planning. You're thinking, okay, if I continue, to work in the same manner that I have been, am I going to ultimately reach whatever your Ten of Pentacles is, whatever that means for you, if that's having, if it's moving up, getting that promotion, if this is you saving up the money to buy that house that you wanted, if this is you setting money aside to buy a car, if you use public transportation, you use taxis, you've been trying very hard to save up money to have a car. So, it's that type of, okay, I'm feeling good about what I've achieved so far, and I'm proud of my efforts. I can see that I've managed to, I have all these Seven Pentacles. I've managed to save up, and I'm feeling good about that. But, what do I need to do from here on out to ultimately, arrive at that end goal, whatever that end goal is? And then you have in the near future, the 10, well, this is Major Arcana, so this is number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. And you actually have a couple of repeater cards here that came out, and I'll show you them in 1 second, that came out as the clarifiers on a couple of the cards. So you'll see in a second. But the Wheel of Fortune, with this coming up in the near future, there could be a significant change coming in for you, a change in luck, very fated, right? So if this is, and obviously this is going to play out differently for everybody watching, but, if this is a new job offer, right? If this is, or if this is this new partnership opportunity, whatever this is, it's a change for the better, right? So this is the wheel of fate turning, things finally going, starting to go your way, right? So it's positive. Tens in the tarot are ending. So, with the Wheel of Fortune, it suggests that there is an ending of a cycle where maybe, it wasn't that easy for you. And now this new beginning. So, and it's a very karmic, it's a very fated energy. So it's all about new opportunities, growth, and also, if there has been, if you've been treated unfairly, or possibly, this could be finally things are going your way here. So it's all, it's about forward motion. It's about movement. And it's about, these life-changing opportunities that, yes, it might seem as though they're kind of a coming out of nowhere, but there's a reason. There's a very karmic, a very destined reason for these new things coming in. Now, don't get alarmed. I will show you the two cards that I pulled clarifiers on here. So you appear as the Tower, which is why I pulled clarifiers. Okay, so this is Major Arcana number 16. And the Tower, and I have had people leave comments in readings where, the Tower card has appeared, and I've tried to explain how, yes, the Tower does speak of, this out of nowhere kind of event that, catches everybody who's in the Tower situation by surprise. And, how after a Tower moment, nothing is ever the same. But, it's important to keep in mind that the Tower situation, it really, yes, there's nothing we can do about the Tower happening, but we can control how we react to it, right? So our reaction, how we adapt, how we sort of deal with this Tower moment and the aftermath. And a lot of times, the Tower, it doesn't have to be negative at all, right? It can be, obviously, but, it can also be just, something that happens to really shake things up in your life that was a necessary change that, if the universe hadn't have stepped in to make things happen, maybe you would never have done it, and I think I usually give the example of, maybe you've been working at the same company for like 10 years and, there's been no growth, no chance for advancement in the company, really you haven't made much more money than you were making when you first started there. But it's a job, maybe you just kind of plodded along and everything is, it's like, oh, okay, it's not the best, but I'll stay there. Well, if out of nowhere the company announces that they're cutting back, they're cutting your hours, they're letting you go. Yes, that would be a Tower moment. Obviously, losing your job like that, it's very stressful. It's a very shocking thing to happen, but how you adapt to that, and maybe you're after the Tower, after this event, you can say, wow, now I can actually go and apply for that other job that I've always wanted to do. Or now I can, try to do something different, something that is more in line with me, with, what I want for my life. So it's that type of thing. But anyway, you do have the Tower here as used. So the cards that came out as clarifiers, the 10 of Swords. And this card in this deck, she always makes me think of the that movie, that horror movie, the Ring. That's what she looks like here. But it's a card of betrayal. It's a card of, sort of, again, 10s are endings. And so this is the ending to a very difficult cycle in your life. A lot of times this card appears when there has been some type of betrayal, or you have felt, sort of stabbed in the back for whatever reason. It's followed by the 8 of Wands, which in this deck is called swiftness, and usually has to do with, quick movement, changes in the air, news coming in quickly. Sometimes this is news from afar. It can also have to do with travel. And then the outbound, or the third clarifier, is the repeater card. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So, whatever this major Tower event is, and obviously, I can't see for everybody what the Tower situation is, but however this plays out for you, just, understand, view it as the ending to a particularly difficult cycle in your life. There could be news coming in, or these changes could be happening quite quickly with the 8 of Wands. It's all about swiftness and change, in it being in the air, and then fated a change of events, and for the better. Now, what came in as the surrounding energy in your environment, you have the Unknown card. And for those of you who aren't familiar with this particular deck, The unknown card appears as an extra major arcana card. So it's actually the card that's after the world card, the last of the major arcanas, card number 21. And this is an interesting card because what it basically says is that, for whatever reason, there are events, things that are happening in this case, in your surrounding, in your environment, that are not meant to be known by you at this time, right? You can see how the woman, she's holding the crystal ball, which usually, right, would be crystal clear. She'll be able to use the crystal ball to gain insight, to gain knowledge, to find out information about the situation, but it's clouded, right? So much like with the moon card, where, the moon casts shadows, there's unknown things. The crystal ball here is clouded, and, it's not allowing her to gain any knowledge about what might be going on around you. So that's why I pulled clarifiers on this card as well. And the cards that came out, a little hard to see. It's the Ace of Discs, so this will be the Ace of Pentacles. Again, aces in the tarot have to do with new beginnings, new offerings. With this being Pentacles, definitely this could have to do with a new job offer. This could have to do with, a new financial offer. If this is a partnership offer, there's something new starting up here. Aces are new beginnings. They're, brand new cycles, and it could have to do with, something very tangible, right? Such as resources and, finances and job offers. It's followed by the Two of Wands, which in this deck is called Dominion, but the Two of Wands is usually a card of choice, right? It's and it has to do with, career. It has to do with the day-to-day matters in life, and it's your own drive, determination, ambition, creativity in doing those things. And it's about, staring. It's a choice. You're staring down two paths, and you are the one who's in control of deciding, which way you are going to go. So it's a very powerful energy. And again, the Three of Works came out, or the Three of Discs, I'm sorry, and it's called Work, which, is the repeater card of what you had over here with the Three of Pentacles. So, it does suggest that there could definitely be this new, what's kind of surrounding you at this time is this new job offer, a new financial endeavor or a creative endeavor, possibly partnering up with somebody else, a partnership even. And then, it's you needing to make this choice. And there's nothing to worry about here because, it's all very positive. There's fated events at play here. The things are changing. The things are finally turning, going in your favor. And what you have is your hopes or fears. You're hoping for everything to work out. You have another ace, the Ace of Wands. And, this is very, it's fire energy. This is very exciting. This is, a brand new beginning. So this could also be, a new job offer. So you're hoping for this new start, this new job offer, this new creative endeavor. You're hoping for the victory and this exciting opportunity that this could offer you. And as you head out of the month, you have the Eight of Pentacles, right? So the outbound energy. And this is a very hard-working energy. Sometimes this is referred to as the apprentice card. And you see that the woman, she's working very hard. And there is a progression here, right? You've gone from the Three of Pentacles in the recent past, Seven of Pentacles crowning you, and then Eight of Pentacles as you head out of the month. So, like I was saying, it's very positive. Things are, there's forward movement here. Things are progressing. And this is a card that just shows you working very hard at your particular craft. Sometimes this card has to do with going, needing to, in order to perfect your craft, needing to go back to school, take classes. So for some of you, this could be doing some on-the-job training or just, going back to college, getting an extra certification in something. For others, this could be, you know, moving up in the sense that if you already have a degree, you're going back to school now. So you might be looking to get your master's. You know, for others, if you have your master's, you might be deciding to start your PhD right now. So it's an improvement, right? There's something improving, things moving along here. And again, the overall energy, I don't think I showed you this yet. The overall energy for the month is the Hierophant. So another major arcana. This is number 5 of the major arcanas. And the Hierophant can also speak of, you know, large institutions such as the government, like the court system, like universities, large school systems. So, you know, there could be for some of you this opportunity to, or this need to take additional courses, right? Get some more training. The Hierophant can also appear when you are seeking the counsel of somebody. This can be a religious figure, much like we see here with the Hierophant. It can, but it doesn't have to be, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a spiritual counselor. This could be a school counselor. Maybe you're sitting down, going over the classes that you need to enroll for. This could be legal counsel if you're dealing with the court systems. But it's, you know, it's gaining knowledge by, you know, getting some type of help or advice or counsel from this figure. And it also has to do with, you know, really playing by the rules, doing things, you know, by the book. So whatever you are, if this is you starting up your own business, working with others, partnership, that type of thing, just make sure that, you know, you do things very, you know, in a very ordered, proper way. So if this is, you know, maybe you need to go and seek out the advice of like an accountant, right? Or a financial advisor if you've never started up your own business, right? Or if you've worked on your own and now you are going into, you know, partnership with somebody else, get a legal contract, get, you know, everything looked over by somebody else. So it's about, you know, doing things by the books. And obviously, as this is a, you know, this Hierophant, this religious figure, you know, it's all about the ceremonies and the traditions and the order, you know, that go along with things like the church, like government, like large institutions. So it's that type of energy. So interesting. Let's see how your oracle cards tie in with your reading. Now you have from the Whispers of Love deck, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. And from the Sacred Traveler deck, Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. Now let me get the, I like to read the full meaning for the oracle cards. So let me get the guidebooks here. And we have, this is card number 4 to begin with. And this card says, you are limitless. At times we are too close to a situation and can only see things from one perspective. There is a multitude of possible outcomes to this situation. Take a broader outlook. Release the need to control what is happening and allow your inner knowing to assist you. Things always work out as they should. And the other one, Journey by Moonlight, says, magic is all around you. Spiritual dimensions and mystical realms are only a thought away. The veil is thin right now between you and the realm of the fairies, elves, angels, and spirit beings. It's indeed a magical universe, and the key to opening the doors to these realms is to trust. Even if you can't see, trust that you are being supported in mysterious and wondrous ways. All is not as it seems. Trust your intuition and those nudges from spirit. Believe. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know. When the traveler journeys by moonlight, mystical beings emerge and magic abounds in the depth of the enchanted forest. Even though the traveler can't see clearly, he trusts that blessings and support are being showered over him and his life. The key to having miracles transpire in your life is to believe in magic and trust that you are supported by unseen beings in accordance with your highest good. And I think that this moonlight card really does tie in with the unknown card that you have surrounding you. And then, you know, the double message of this Wheel of Fortune. I mean, you do have very positive cards here. So even, you know, or despite not being able to, you know, see everything or know everything or understand sort of everything that might be going on, just know that, you know, behind the scenes, Spirit is at work. So things are going in your favor. They're moving forward. There's progression here. It's all about, you know, trusting. But there are, I mean, you have these 2 aces appear in the reading. You have, you know, 5 major arcana cards. So definitely, you know, a lot of powerful energy surrounding you for the month of September. So I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful month of September. Bye for now.